In this first scene, Macbeth is already Thane of Glamis after the death of his father, but is told by three weird sisters he shall be Thane of Cawdor and king. Macbeth at this time is really confused because Thane of Cawdor and king are still living. Pay careful attention and find out what happens.
When shall we three meet again? In thunder, lightning, or in rain?
When the hurly-burly's done, when the battle's lost and won.
That will be ere the set of sun.
Where hast thou been, sister?
Killing swine.
Sister, where thou? A sailor's wife had chestnuts in her lap, and munched, and munched, and munched. Give me some, said I. Away with thee, she cried. Her husband is away at sea, and look what I have.
Show me, show me.
I have her husband's thumb. Wrecked is homeward he is come. A drum, Macbeth doth come. The weird sisters hand in hand, hosters of the sea and land, thus to go about thrice to dine, and thrice to mine, and thrice again to make up nine. Peace, the charms round up.
So foul and fair a day I have not seen.
What are these so withered and so wild in their attire that they look not like the inhabitants of the earth, and yet they are on it? Are you alive? You seem to understand me. You should be women, and yet you have beards.
All hail Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Glamis.
All hail Macbeth. Hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor.
All hail Macbeth, thou shalt be king hereafter.
In the name of truth, are you fantastical? You greet Macbeth, to me you speak not. If you can look into the seeds of time, and tell which grain will grow, and which will not, speak then to me, who neither fear nor beg your pleasures or your hate.
Hail,
Hail.
hail. Lesser than Macbeth, and greater.
Not so happy, yet much happier.
Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo. Banquo and Macbeth, all hail.
Stay, you imperfect speakers! By my father's death I know I am Thane of Glamis, but how am I Thane of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives, and to be king is impossible. To what do you owe this strange intelligence, and why upon this heath do you stand in our way? Speak, I charge you.
Where have they vanished?
Into the wind, into the air is the wind. I wish they had stayed.
Hail, Thane of Cawdor.
Can the devil speak true?
Why do you address me so? The Thane of Cawdor still lives.
The Thane of Cawdor lives, yes, but it is proven that he's a traitor to Scotland. And what he has lost, the noble Macbeth is enraptured. Macbeth, we wait for thee.
Let's go meet the king. Please forgive me, my dull brain is full of new thoughts.
In the last scene, you may recall we started our play out with three weird sisters, which Macbeth and Banquo came upon on their journey. The weird sisters tell Macbeth of his fate through their knowledge, but when Banquo inquires of himself, they barely take notice of him, though they do tell him of his fate. One telling of Macbeth's fate does come true. They becomes the Thane of Cawdor after the weird sisters vanish. From there, as the scene ends, they go to meet the king. In this scene, watch for other attempts to make Macbeth's told fate hold true. Also, watch for Lady Macbeth's great nature of persuasion, as she persuades Macbeth to do the rash deeds needed to claim the title of King of Scotland.
What is your message?
King Duncan comes here tonight.
You are mad to say this. Is not Macbeth with the king?
Macbeth is almost here, my lady.
I know he brings great news. Come, you spirits, and fill me from top to toe with cruelty. Come, big knight, and cover me with the darkest smoke, so my sharp knife see not the wound it makes, nor heaven peep through the blanket of the dark to cry, stop! Stop! Great Thane of Glamis, worthy Thane of Cawdor, greater than both you shall be hereafter.
King Duncan comes here tonight.
And when does he leave?
Tomorrow.
Never shall he see that tomorrow. Your face, Macbeth, is a book where people may read your thoughts. To fool the time, look like the time. Bear welcome in your eye, your head, your tongue. Look like the innocent flower, be the serpent hunter. King Duncan is coming and must be taken care of.
We will speak further about this.
Look up clear, be confident, and leave all the rest to me.
This castle hath a pleasant air. It is delicate. I have noticed, Your Majesty, that the air is quite delicate. See our gracious hostess. Where is Macbeth? He rode ahead of us. Ah, how he can ride. Fair and noble hostess, we are your guests tonight.
Your servant ever, Your Majesty.
Give me your hand. Lead me to Macbeth. We love him highly. I shall continue to hold him in our esteem. By your leave, hostess.
If I'm going to kill King Duncan, then it's best that I do it quickly. King Duncan is so good that his virtues will only plead like angels. I have no reason to kill him, but only my ambition that drives me on. Well, what news?
He has almost finished his supper. Why have you left the banquet room?
Has he asked for me?
You knew he would.
We will go no further into this horrible business. King Duncan thinks highly of me. He has distinguished me of late.
Are you afraid?
Peace, I dare do all that any man do who dares do more is none.
Then what made you break this agreement with me?
Suppose we fail.
We fail? Screw your courage to this sticking place. We will not fail. King Duncan is asleep. His 2 servants will I make drunk with wine. When he is asleep, why cannot you and I attack the unguarded Duncan? We can make it seem the 2 servants are the ones with guilt. Who will dare question us? We will make our grief roar above his death. Come, Macbeth.
False face must hide what false heart doth know.
At the closing of scene 2, Macbeth and his wife talk of their plans to murder King Duncan. These plans are carried out through scene 3. Watch as Macbeth sees a dagger floating before him. The next morning, after the evil deed of killing King Duncan is done, everyone is shocked. When Malcolm and Donalbain find out that it was murder, they are grief-stricken about their father, but they also fear for their own lives. Watch to see what happens at the end of the scene.
How goes the night, boy? The moon is down. I have not heard it fly. Here, take my sword. The heavens are thrifty tonight. There are candles and all out. Give me my sword.
Who's there? A friend.
What, sir? Not yet at rest. The king's abed. He hath been an unusual pleasure, and sent forth his diamond for your wife. I dreamt last night of 3 weird sisters. To you they showed some truth.
When we can find the time, let's talk about business.
At your kindest leisure.
Good night, then, and sleep well.
Thanks, sir. The same to you.
Go bid my mistress, when my drink is ready, she strike upon the bell. Get thee to bed. Is this a dagger which I see before me, the handle toward my hand? Come, let me clutch thee. I have thee not, yet I see thee still. Art thou but a dagger of the mind, a false creation of my brain? I see thee still, yet spots of blood on thy blade, which was not so before. There's no such thing. I go, the bell invites me. Hear it not, Duncan, for it is a death knell that summons thee to heaven or hell.
That which hath made them drunk hath made them bold. That which hath quenched them hath given them fire. Ah! Hark! Listen, it was the owl that shrieked. He is about to do the deed. The doors are open and the grooms are drunk and snoring. I have drugged their wine.
Who's there?
Alas, I'm afraid they have awakened. It is not done. I laid their daggers ready. He cannot miss them. Had their king not resembled my father as he slept, I have done it. My husband.
I've done the deed. Did you not hear a noise?
I heard the owl scream and the crickets cry. Did not you speak?
When?
Now.
As I descended?
Aye.
Hark! Who lies in the second chamber?
Donalbain.
This is a sorry sight.
A foolish thought to say a sorry sight.
One did laugh in the sleep, and one cried murder, that they did wake each other. I stood and heard them, but they said their prayers and began to sleep.
There were two lodged together.
One cried, God bless us, and amen the other, as they see me with these hangman's hands. I could not pronounce amen when they didn't say God bless us.
Consider it not so deeply.
But wherefore could I not pronounce amen? I had most need of a blessing, and amen stuck in my throat.
These deeds must not be thought after these ways. It will make us mad.
I thought I heard a voice cry, sleep no more, Macbeth hath killed sleep. Sleep, that innocent sleep, sleep that knits the raveled sleeve of care, balm of hurt minds, chief nourisher in life's feast.
What do you mean?
Still it cried to all the house, sleep no more, Macbeth hath killed sleep. So Cawdor shall sleep no more, Glamis shall sleep no more.
My worthy lord, you do unbend your noble strength to think so brancically of such things. Go get some water and wash the sweetness from your hands. Why have you brought these daggers from the place? They must lie there. Go carry them and place them in the hands of the sleepy grooms.
I'll go no more. I'm afraid to think what I've done. I dare not look on it again.
Coward, give me the daggers. The dead are but as pictures. I'll place the daggers, for it must seem the guilt of the grooms.
Whence is that knocking? How is it that every noise appalls me? Will all great Neptune's ocean not wash this deed clean from my hands? Ha! No, these hands will probably turn the multitudinous seas of green to red. Wake Duncan with this knocking. Please, I wish thou couldst.
Now my hands are of your color, but I shame to wear hearts so white.
To know my deed, 'twere best not to know myself.
I hear knocking at the south entry. Retire we to our chamber. A little water clears us of this deed. How easy it is then. Hark, we're knocking. Get on your nightgown lest they call us. Be not lost so poorly in your thoughts.
There's knocking indeed. Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? Knock, knock, knock. Never quiet. Who are you? I pray you, remember the porter.
Was it so late, friend, before you went to bed that you do lie so late?
Faith, sir, we were carousing till very late last night.
Is thy master stirring? Our knocking has awakened him, for here he comes.
Good morrow, noble sir.
Good morrow, Bo.
Is the king stirring, worthy dame?
Not yet.
He did command me to call him early. I have almost slipped the hour.
Is the king leaving today?
He is. He did say so.
The night has been unruly. Where we were, our chimneys were blown down. Some say the earth was feverish and did shake.
It was a rough night.
I cannot remember a worse night, sir.
Oh, horror, horror, horror! Tom, no hearken, I can see nor name thee.
What's wrong?
A most sacrilegious murder!
What is it you say? Murder?
Mean you, his majesty?
Approach the chamber and destroy your sight. Do not bid me speak. See and then speak yourselves. Awake, awake! Murder and treason! Banquo, Donovan, and Malcolm, awake, and look on death itself.
What's the business that such a hideous trumpet calls to awaken the sleepers of the house? Speak, speak!
Oh, gentle lady, 'tis not for you to hear what I can speak. Oh, Banquo, Banquo, our royal master's dead!
Dear Macduff, I pray thee, contradict thyself and say it not so.
Well, alas, what? In our house?
Had I but died an hour before seeing the sight, I'd lived in a blessed time.
Your royal father's dead!
At whose hand?
Those of his chamber, it seems, had done it. Their daggers were found upon their pillows. No man's life is to be trusted with them.
Oh, yet I do repent me of my fury that I did kill them.
Wherefore did you so?
Who can be wise at such a moment? No man. Here lay King Duncan, there the evil man who committed the crime. Who can refrain from killing them?
Help me.
Okay, look to the lady.
Let us meet and question this most tragic piece of work to know it further.
We can meet in the hall together.
What will you do? I'll go to England. To Isle and I, our separated fortunes will keep us both the safer. Where we are, there are daggers in these mines. We are surely in danger if we stay here.
Yes, our safest way is to run. Therefore to horse, and let us not be dainty leave taking.
Malcolm and Donalbain, the king's two sons, are stolen away and fled, which puts upon him the suspicion of the deed.
Then, 'tis most likely the crown will fall upon Macbeth.
Yes, Macbeth will be the king.
Thou hast it now, King Caldor Glamis, but I fear thou playest most foully for it. But hush no more.
Tonight we hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence.
Your Highness.
Do you ride this afternoon?
Aye, my good lord.
Is it far you ride?
As far, my lord, as will fill up between the time this and supper.
Be back in time for our feast.
My lord, I will.
Is Florence going with you?
Aye, my good lord.
I wish your horses swiftness and sureness of foot. Farewell. Are those men here yet?
They are, my lord, outside the palace gate.
Show them in. Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was, so please, my lord.
Now, are you convinced that it is not I, but Banquo that is your enemy?
We do, my liege.
And stand ready to free yourselves from this bondage forever?
We are men, lord. I am one, my liege, who the world has treated so poorly that I am reckless to do despite the world.
And I another.
Remember, I require a clearance in this. I will inform you where to plant yourselves some distance from the palace gate. You must do a thorough job, leave no rogue or blotches in the work. Florence, his son, will accompany him on his ride. Both must die, both. It is finished. Banquo, if your soul is in flight, if it find heaven, it must be tonight.
How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone?
Remember, my wife, Banquo and Florence still live.
Come, my lord, be bright and jovial among your guests tonight.
So I shall, but full of my mind is scorpions. Thou knowest that Banquo and Florence still live.
There's comfort yet. They are assailable.
There shall be done a dreadful deed.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest, till thou applaud the deed.
As we learned in scene 3, King Duncan was murdered by Macbeth and his lady, as the drunken guards lay sick on the floor. The visitors in Dunsinane were suspicious, even in their sleep. When the sons of Duncan fled, the suspicion fell heavily on them. Later, Banquo even got suspicious, judging from previous events. Though suspicion was great, he remained under subjection. In this next scene, look for Macbeth's plan to get rid of the suspicious Banquo as his revengers hide out and wait to kill the subject. Keep an eye out for Blance's escape from the cold breath of death.
It is nearly dark, and near approaches the subject of our watch. Hark, I hear horses.
'Tis he, Banquo.
He usually walks from here to the palace gate.
It will rain tonight.
Let it come down!
Oh, treachery! Fly, good Flance! Fly! Fly! There's but one down, the sun hath fled.
We have lost the best half of the affair.
Let's away and say what is done.
At the end of scene 4, Banquo is murdered by 3 revengers. Lance barely escapes with his life. During scene 5, while at the banquet, Macbeth sees the ghost of Banquo sitting in his chair. Since no one can see Banquo's ghost except Macbeth, all those who attend the banquet think that Macbeth has gone crazy.
Please sit, but first, a royal welcome.
Your Majesty.
Is he dead?
We did what you asked towards Banquo.
Thou art the best.
Mr. Royal, sir, Lance did escape.
Then comes my fit again. Be gone, I will see tomorrow.
My good lord, you do not give good cheer. The feast is growing cold.
May it please your highness sit.
Where is our Banquo? His absent lays blame upon his promise.
Please, your highness, to grace us with your royal company.
Where? The table's full.
Here is a place reserved, sir.
Where?
Here, my good lord. What is it, your highness?
Which of you have done this?
What, my good lord?
Thou canst not say I did it. Don't shake your heads at me.
Gentleman eyes, his highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends. My lord is often thus, and has been from his youth. Pray you, keep your seats. The fit is momentary. He will be well in a moment. If you notice him, you shall offend him. Please see to regard him not. Are you a man?
I, in a bold one which looks upon which might appall the devil himself.
This is only your imagination. This is the Argent dagger which you said led you to King Duncan. When all was done, you looked put on a chair.
Behold, look! What say you?
Get hold of thyself.
But I saw him!
Fie for shame.
The time has been that, when the brains were out, the man would die, and there it is. But now they rise from their graves and push us from our chairs.
My worthy lord, your noble friends do miss you.
I do forget. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing much. Please, I drink to the general joy of the whole table. Joy and health to all. Bring me some wine, fill full. I drink to our dear friend Banquo, to whom we miss. If he were here, to him we drink.
To Banquo!
Quit my sight! Hide thee! Thy blood is marrowless, thy bones are cold. Thou hadst no speculation in those eyes which thou dost glare with.
Think of this, good Pierce, that as a thing of custom, only it spoils the pleasure of the time.
I dare do all that any man dare, who dares do more is none. Take any shape but this, and my firm nerve shall never tremble. Go away, horrible shadow! It is gone. I am a man again. Pray you, sit still.
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meeting.
How can you keep the rosy color of your cheeks while mine is blanched with fear?
What sights, my lord?
I pray you, speak not. He grows worse and worse. Questions rage him. Do not stand on ceremony, but go at once.
Good night, and better health attend his majesty.
A kind good night to all.
What is the hour of the night?
It is almost morning.
Why do you think Macduff did not come?
Did you send for him?
No, but I've heard it said he would not come. In his house I keep a spy. By tomorrow I will none the worse for mine own good.
You need sleep, my lord.
Come, to sleep if my strange infirmity will allow me to sleep.
In the previous scene, Macbeth is shocked to find sitting in the seat reserved for him the ghost of a once befriended Banquo. Since only Macbeth can see the ghost of Banquo, everyone thinks that Macbeth has lost it. Lady Macbeth has to lie and say that it is a type of illness that he has had ever since his childhood. After Macbeth gets it together again, he makes a toast to Banquo and again loses it when he sees Banquo's ghost. Lady Macbeth is enraged that her husband has not only broke the good meeting, but lost his composure in front of the people he needed on his side to believe that he was a good choice for king. In the following scene, keep your eye out for the two spirits who tell Macbeth important information on who he needs to look out for and what he needs to beware of.
Thrice the black cat has mewed. Thrice and once the hedgehog whined.
'Tis time, 'tis time.
Round and about the cauldron go, in the poison entrails throw.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble.
Lay of finny snake in the cauldron, boil and bake.
Eye of newt and toe of frog, will of bat and tongue of dog, adder's fork and blind worm's sting, lizard's leg and owlet's swing. For a charm of powerful trouble, like a hell broth boil and bubble. Cool it with the baboon's blood, then the charm is firm and good.
By the picking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes.
How now, you secret midnight hags? What is it you do?
A deed without a name.
Answer me to what I ask.
Speak, demand.
Will answer.
Would you rather hear it from our tongues or from our masters?
Call them, let me see them.
Come high or low, thyself to show.
Macbeth, 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 beware Macduff.
Whatever thou art, for thy good caution, thanks. Macduff shalt not live.
Listen, but speak not to it.
Be brave and proud, for Macbeth shall never vanquished be until great Burnley shall need to hide and sing.
That will never be, for how can a forest move its earthbound roots? But my heart grieves to know one thing. Will Banquo's children ever reign in this kingdom?
Seek to know more.
Seek to know no more.
I will be satisfied, but deny me this and an eternal curse fall on you.
Show,
Show, show,
show
show his eyes and grieve his heart. Come like shadows, so depart.
Thou art like the spirit of Banquo. Down, thy crown is searing my eyeballs. Why do you show me this? Down, thy awful creature, down! Let this pernicious hour beat stand accursed in time. Servant!
What is your grace's will?
Saw you the three weird sisters?
No, my lord.
Came they not by you?
No, indeed, my lord.
I heard galloping horses. Who was it came by?
'Tis 2 or 3 that bring word that Macduff has fled to England.
Fled to England?
Ah, my good lord.
The castle of Macduff I will surprise and do away with all unfortunate souls that trace him in his line. I will do this before this purpose cool. Come, where are those gentlemen? Lead me to them.
In the last scene, you may recall a nerd visit with the weird sisters from Macbeth. You may recall the second spirit telling them Macbeth's vanquishing fate and the first spirit warning Macbeth of Macduff. In this next scene, watch for a meeting with the doctor and Gilwoman as they try to reach a diagnosis for Lady Macbeth, as she relives what is past and hallucinates while subconsciously sleeping. As the Gilwoman and the doctor look on, the lady is unconsciously confessing her deeds.
I have 2 nights to watch with you, but cannot perceive any truth in your report. When was it she last walked?
Since His Majesty went into the field, I have seen her rise from her bed, throw her nightgown upon her, take forth paper, fold it, write upon it, read it, and again seal it, and again return to bed. Yet, all the while in a most fast sleep.
And this slumbery agitation, besides her walking and other actual deformities, would at any time have
heard her say.
That, sir, which I will not repeat.
You may tell me, and you should.
Of you, here she comes, and upon my life fast asleep. Observe her.
How came she by that light?
She has it lit by her continually. 'Tis her command.
Her eyes are open.
Aye, but her senses are shut.
What is it she does now? Look how she rubs her hands.
It's an accustomed action with her to be washing her hands. I have known her to continue this for a quarter of an hour. Yet, here's a spot.
Hark, she speaks. I'll write down what she says to satisfy my remembrance more strongly.
Out, damn spot! Out, I say! Who'd have thought the king to have so much blood in him?
Do you mark that?
What? Will these hands never be clean?
We have heard what we should not.
She has spoke what she should not. I'm sure of it. Heaven knows what she has done.
What a sigh. This disease is beyond my practice.
Wash your hands. Put on your nightgown. Look not so pale. I tell you again, Banquo's buried. He cannot come out of his grave.
Terrible.
To bed. To bed. There's knocking at the gate. Come. 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 Give me your hand. What's done cannot be undone. To bed, to bed, to bed.
Will she now to bed?
Directly.
Or needs she the divine than the physician? I think, but dare not speak.
Good night, good doctor.
You've seen many things in the past few scenes. An evil woman, 4 horrid deaths, witches, ghosts, a man who sees it all, and his wife who went insane from everything. Now, just a few weeks later, here's Macbeth scared and hiding it all in a smile. The king's 2 sons have fled, and Macbeth knows that Macbeth is scared. The witches are predicting his fate in their mysterious hell-brought poison. Yes, Macbeth will follow and burn the news to Dunsinane. Let us see what Macbeth is doing.
Bring me no more reports till Burnham Woods move to Dunsinane Castle. Macbeth shall not vanquished be. My heart shall never shake with fear. Where are you going with that goose look?
There's 10,000.
Geese, villain,
Soldiers, sir.
thou little boy, what soldiers?
The English soldiers.
Get thy face away. Ah! What was that noise?
It was the cry of a woman, my lord.
Ah! The scream again.
The queen, my lord, is dead.
Tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow creeps at this petty pace from day to day to the end of all recorded time. And all of our yesterdays have lighted fools the way to dusty death. Out, out, brief candle, life's but a shadow. A poor player who struts and frets is out upon the stage and is heard no more. It is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury that signifies nothing. Well, what is your message?
I shall report what I saw, but not know how to say it.
Out with it.
As I stood my watch upon the hill, I looked toward Burnham Wood and thought the wood began to move.
Liar and slave!
Let me endure your wrath if it be not so. Within these 3 miles you can see it coming, a moving grove.
If thou liest upon the next tree, thou shalt hang. Fear not till Burnham Woods move to Dunsinane Hill. Now Burnham Woods does move to Dunsinane Hill. Ring the alarm bell. At least we will die with the harnesses on our back. Turn, turn. Get thee back. My soul is too charged with blood of thine already.
I have no words. My voice is in my sword.
I will not fight with thee.
Then yield, coward, and live to be mocked. Will have you painted upon a pole and underwritten? Here may you see the tyrant.
Then lay on, Macduff, and damn be him that first cries, hold enough.
Hail, King, for so thou art. The time is free. Hail, King of Scotland.
Hail, King of Scotland!
Macbeth is a play of a tragedy and woe. The cast was repeating, "Say it not so." As the plot deepened gradually, death was the answer to Lady Macbeth's plea. Macbeth in the end was sentenced to die, as Malcolm was crowned the new guy. Macbeth was lying on the floor. The king's subjects are dying no more. He was within minutes dead as a doornail. The couple's plan quickly did fail. As we learn from this tragedy, murder's not the way to cause things to be. Macbeth had set off a series of events that later taught us to use common sense. We hope you've used your brains throughout this play and have seen just what our crew has to pay.
The rightful king now has the throne that belongs to him and to him alone. The impostor Macbeth has been slain. For the death of Duncan, who was to blame? Driven by his evil greed, no warnings did he choose to heed. The ambition of Lady Macbeth drove the two to power, then to death. In her desire to rule Scotland, she prompted Macbeth's murderous hand. Not content to kill his lord, he arranged for Banquo's death by the sword. Now Macbeth and his lady lie dead, submerged in greed over their heads. For many long years will this tale endure, to remind us our greed we must cure.
Macbeth was good or maybe bad. No one really understood. But then one day his lady turned mad. She killed the king, then herself. Macbeth was killed by dear Macduff. Banquo the ghost came back to see what Macduff thought of thee. The three-word sisters, hand in hand, taught Macbeth his lesson strand by strand.
Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. This is for Macbeth in the sixth scene, while scene 3 contained a tragic thing. For Macbeth did a foul deed, his ambition for power he did feed. By feeding his ambition, he killed the king, and by doing so appeared very mean. He thought being the king made him tough, yet in the end was killed by Macduff. By killing Macbeth, Malcolm became king and made the play a terrific thing.
Macbeth, Macbeth, what a sad, sad story. A man's life filled with pain and tragedy, ending with glory. Though not his own victory, as the story may state, instead a greedy death of a man with a sad fate. His wife and he thought that they could overtake the throne by killing poor King Duncan with not so much as a moan. The three weird sisters told him that his plan would not last very long. Burnham Woods would march him to his end by his wife's tragic suicide and true silent song. After the deaths of innocent people and a battle face to face, everything is right in proud Scotland, and everything's in its place.
In the end, the dead were all. Scotland's kingdom took a fall. Macbeth's greed made it tumble. The crown's holder was never humble. And so ends this terrible fate of tragedy, evilness, and hate.